Hey everybody and welcome to a new video. Today I thought about doing something new, One Piece fan animation. Ever since One Piece's animation created a spark of motivation in artists all over the world, kinda like Roger did with the One Piece. Ever since then I've been absolutely amazed with what the community has made. So in this video I want to highlight my favorites I've seen from One Piece fan animators and maybe talk about what I like in their work. The first fan animation is probably one of the coolest Sanji fan animation I've seen yet. The fire effects are simply insane here, but the poses are very good and stylish. There's clear inspiration from Mori's Sanji with his students on 1045, the way Sanji becomes a fire wheel before the kick connects, but the close-ups of Sanji remind me of Ota's lines a bit. Also really satisfying how the impact connects but the ground turns to rubber. Definitely one of my favorite Sanji fan animations yet. The next one is brief but seems insane on a technical level, mainly the camera work and background animation here. Zoro's own movement also feels so satisfying. Some really good line work and smears here. It's just very impressive on every front. And I had to immediately retweet it. And now we just knew this one will be here, as it already went viral. It blew up when I shared it on Twitter, so I hope I contributed a bit to the artist's growth here. It's risograph animation of Luffy versus Crocodile. It's one of the most unique takes I've seen on One Piece, and it works so well, especially for old fights, with its grainy look. What impresses me here is the action choreography and the utilization of their abilities. It's so smart and effective, and it loops perfectly. And I liked how the sky turns red after the stab, like the anime scene. There's even a cool Robin appearance as Luffy is sent back flying, and a stylish hand clap before the bazooka attack. It's just all around very tasteful animation with amazing camera work. Next one is absolutely cracked and honestly underappreciated. It's 40 seconds of Egghead characters in action. There's just so much to unpack here. The black and white attack with Dory, the weight of the giants and the scale, Sanji's Nakamura's cool kick, the Sugita inspired effects with Luffy's punch. When I first saw it, I got very hyped about the Egghead arc action during the climax. So yeah, it's just a banger. Next one is pretty crazy. It's Luffy versus Blackbeard fan animation. This animator is beyond a fan animator at this point, as he not only worked on Gear 5 action debut, but on high-profile shows like Jujutsu Kaisen and the Erase film, and even Shinya Ohara's recent episode. He even did the climactic fight parts of the Erase film. But this old fan animation he did is amazing. It's Blackbeard versus Luffy. Always been a fan of his weighty approach in animation. The smoke effect in particular here is very cool for Gear 2nd activation. It's incredible. The next one is also Luffy versus Blackbeard. What I like about it is how much inspiration it takes from Ishizuka, who never did and never will handle a Gear 5 scene, by the way. For example, the zoom on Blackbeard's face here is kinda identical to Killer in Wano Act 2. The flying star is also identical to Ishizuka's storyboard background animation too. The impact frame shows Luffy and Blackbeard's first encounter. It's very cool, but if I had to add a very honest nitpick here, it feels a bit forced. Because in my opinion, such Easter eggs should happen organically, not for the scene to be made specifically so it can be accomplished. Still, this is insane work. And there's brilliant utilization of Blackbeard's power here with the grainy black and white effect, and it's activated in a way that covers the screen in black. So I like that a lot. And then the two of them fight in a black hole, just simply scrappy. I think Blackbeard is burning a lot of calories here. There's even a cool transition to the Quake fruit where the screen breaks and freezes. I can go on and on this one. It's simply filled with amazing ideas. It's brilliant. The next one is Luffy versus Kizaru. Kizaru's movements here are honestly otherworldly, and the perspective just gets ridiculous. There's also great attention to lighting and coloring. It's an odd decision to have Luffy wearing the Egghead outfit in Gear 5, considering he switches back to normal, but I kinda like it. I'm just a big fan of his Kizaru here. There's a lot, and I mean a lot of great fan animation I can add, but it should be it for now. Maybe I'll do another part when I have time. So go support these artists, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want more of these. Thanks a lot for watching. Like and subscribe. See you next time.